Does it make a noise? That's lame. Welcome everybody to Cocktails with Kat. Happy Galentine's Day to all my ladies out there. This is for you. Ting, ting. That's like the closest to my clinking sound that I can make with my own mouth. Anyways, happy Galentine's Day. Today we are sipping on a Jalisco 25. That's what the recipe online told me. Tasty little drink with Prosecco, tequila, lemon juice, and simple syrup. Very simple. This on a summer day is going to be fantastic. I am going to be sipping this on my patio at some point this summer. Very light, very delicious. And I'm not huge on like super intense lemon drinks. This is really good. Fantastic. So cheers to us. This is to our Galentines. Send them this episode, send them some love, send them a drink recipe, send them a hell yeah, you're amazing text, send them a hug, whatever it might be. Take care of your Galentines because we can never underestimate the power of a Galentine, of our girls that show up and they laugh with us, they cry with us, they give us space, they give us love, they feed us snacks when we need it, but knowing maybe a little drink is needed too, or maybe just a hug. The ones that shoot it to us straight and tell us like it is, but also are soft when we need them. Cheers to all of us and all of our Galentines. Ding. Please comment with what you're drinking on tonight. Now that you know what mine is, please comment what you and your girls are drinking on. And we're going to be here. We're going to chat about it. We're going to have a little talk about Valentine's Day in general. I think Galentine's Day is more fun. It's flirty. It's just a good little time. I feel like Valentine's Day carries a lot of weight with it every year. And I heard some people talking when I was getting some stuff done earlier this week. And I was like, man, Valentine's has a lot of pressure on it. No matter who you are, no matter what gender you are, whatever role you are in a relationship, it's got pressure. It's got some heaviness to it. So today I want to talk about a couple of things that I've done in my life that have kind of helped me with this when I was single, when I was married, all the things. So that's what we're going to get into today. So for me, Valentine's Day isn't about your love life. It's about romance. I know it's a Hallmark holiday. I worked in jewelry. I work in weddings. Please understand that I know what this holiday is, and this is why I'm talking about all the pressure that comes along with it, right? So it's not about your love life, it's about romance. And romance is about how you just care for someone. And that someone can be yourself. So if someone isn't planning something for you, that doesn't mean you're going to have a sad little Saturday or Tuesday or Thursday, whatever day Valentine's falls on. It just means that you now get to be the planner. You get to be the planner. We've all been asked 100 times, what's your perfect day? Describe your perfect day. Describe your perfect date. Describe this that would make you happy. We've all heard it. We've all answered it 100 different ways. Choose one and make that your Valentine's Day. Whether it's the whole day, afternoon, an hour, whatever it might be, you've already laid out what you want. Do it for yourself. Do it for yourself, and I'm giving you a permission slip because really what Valentine's Day is, it's like a cultural permission slip that gets handed to you. Take the permission slip and write your own damn name on it and go on the trip. Go have fun. Go enjoy. Sign the permission slip and go enjoy. Really. And even if it's not on Valentine's Day, this applies for all days that you want it to apply for. But like for Valentine's Day, I remember sitting there when I was single and I was like, man, this kind of sucks. My mom always did a really good job. She always sent little packages and I love it. Shout out to Darlene. And I got that love from her, but I was like, man, you're watching everybody with all these cute dates and dressing up in cute outfits and all these things. And I feel especially for women, like it's like the feminine side of everything is Valentine's Day and it's all cute and frilly. And while I'm not one of those girls typically in how I dress, I was like, man, I feel that. So I get what it feels like to be single and want to be there and you're not there. I know what it's like to be married. I have a great husband. He does a wonderful job with Valentine's Day. I've been on both sides of the spectrum. Okay. But what I really wanted to get into is what we can do on Valentine's Day to take back the power. Because the thing about doing things for yourself, it's guaranteed, it's repeatable, and it is yours. Okay. It is yours. You get to create what you give yourself and you know what you want. And if you don't, oh my God, this is like the perfect time to explore it. Okay. So if you're just thinking about, wanting someone to do something for you and you're like, hey, I like when someone does X, Y, and Z for me. You're basically like handing someone else the remote and is like, here, select the channel. But maybe you need to take that remote and figure out what channels you like and what you want to watch, or else you're stuck watching the worst stuff and you're bored and it's terrible and you just end up not happy. So take the remote, find what channel you want, and let's make this day our own. Whether you're married, whether you're single, whatever the relationship status of which you choose or not choose to label what you're in, here's just something to do for you. And I feel like all of us could use this. As women, I don't think we do this enough. I know I don't. I'm kind of preaching to the choir a little bit here, because sometimes I go through long phases where I don't do anything for myself and I'm like, work, work, work. I'm like a robot. I'm a little crazy and I'm giving and pouring out of myself more than I'm pouring into myself. So this is maybe like a reminder for me too. So we're all in this together. All right. So let's take another sip of that Prosecco and let's dive into what we can do for ourselves, because we need it. And if it's another cocktail, get it, sis. And this whole thing that I want to talk to you about, it isn't about like replacing love. Trust me, my job is love. I hate this when people say it, but I'm going to say it. I love love. That's my everyday. It's talking about people's love stories, weddings. I'm like the peak of of love. It's big here. So I'm not trying to replace it. Lord knows I'm not. But what I'm saying is like to stop putting yourself on layaway and waiting for someone to come pick you up. You are worthy to be picked up by yourself. You don't have to sit on layaway and wait for someone to be like, come do all the things for me. Take me to dinner, buy me the jewelry, buy me this, that, and the next thing. Treat me this way. Let's do it now. Let's do it for ourselves. And I'm not just talking about single people. I'm not talking about even married people. I'm not just talking about people dating, fiance, whatever part of the snack to the meal ratio you are. If you don't know what that is, you need to go back and watch the last episode or explain my snack theory for dating, wherever you are in that meal. I don't think Valentine's Day is about who you're doing the meal with. I think it's about just romancing. It's about romance. It's about seeing maybe for a day that you see some positivity in things, or you take care of yourself and you'd be like, ah, damn, that felt good. Maybe that's what it's about. Okay. But today, that's what I'm believing it's about. I want you to comment. Leave a comment of what you secretly want to do on Valentine's Day. If it's to sit in your robe and never get out of your pajamas, here for it. If it's having too many drinks with your ladies because you want to just dance and feel it, I want to hear about it. I want to talk about different forms of romance for yourself. I feel like you're probably like, oh my God, is she about to bring out sex toys? I'm not. I want to talk about things you can do for yourself, things that you can do for your mind, your body, and your spirit. Okay. And that right there is romancing yourself. I don't think romance is just lingerie, but if it is for you, babe, go get it. Go put your fine ass in that lingerie and enjoy it. Strut around your house. Do what you want to do. Here for it. But it's not the only thing. Okay. It is also clean sheets. It's a body that's respected. It's good food. It's maybe good company. It is not just lingerie, but I'm here for it if it is for you, because I bet you look fine. If you're thinking of things that you can do for yourself, I just want to give you some examples before we dive into all the shit that it's going to do for you, right? Body romance. I want to talk to you about taking care of yourself physically in a way that feels like romance. Okay. So we're going to talk about comfort, beauty, energy. So comfort, that's things like clean sheets. That's like putting the like marshmallow cloud comforter on and enjoying it. Maybe if you have to turn your heat down a little bit. So you just enjoy that thick blanket. Maybe it's a clean kitchen. Maybe it's a warm robe that's clean. Then I want to talk about like beauty, getting your nails done, getting your hair done, wearing an outfit that makes you feel like taller and stronger. We all have that good pair of jeans that you put on and you're like, you know damn well you look good in them jeans. This is like the feel good jeans, okay? And then there's things like energy. If you want to get a massage, go to the chiropractor, go for a walk, maybe just sit and relax for a little bit. Maybe it's a quick nap. Whatever the energy is for you, take care of your body. That's an easy romance thing that you can put into your day, or make it something extended. Like you want a really nice bath, take a really nice bath on Valentine's Day. Light them candles, get you a good glass of wine, and sit there with a good book or a good playlist and just chill. Enjoy your time. Allow yourself to relax. Care for you. I feel like that hits almost all those sectors. You know, beauty, because you're going to have really good salt, Epsom salt, whatever it is that makes you feel good. comfort. Maybe you got some warm water, you got nice hot water, you got a candle. And then we're talking about, what was the other one? Oh, energy. Oh my God, you're going to sleep like a baby and wake up amazing the next day. Yeah, da 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 da. And we're back after a long break that I didn't need to take because I was an idiot. Now let's talk about your mind. We all have, let me see here. We all follow that account that doesn't make us feel good. Unfollow it. You can do things like journaling, meditation, dance it out. There's so many things that you can do that just gives your mind peace. Take 30 minutes and go play. Go play a game. Go play something. Go color. Go do something that has no impact on your day and just enjoy it. There's so much you can do for your mind that gives it more space, gives it breathability. I will tell you, I took a month and a half off Instagram. I did. And my business didn't implode. I actually came up with way more ideas. I felt like my brain had space to like actually breathe without being cluttered with the dust that is social media and everybody else's content. So it was so refreshing. So if you want to go to the extreme of deleting social media off your phone, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, whatever that is. I don't even have Facebook on my phone at all. So if you want to go to that extreme, great. But if you want to just follow a few accounts that make you feel like shit, here's your permission to do so. You signed your permission slip. You can do it for your mind. Give your mind space. Give it breathability. I feel like we're always just constantly consuming and go, go, go. And so much of our life is like, hey, how does that get us further along in life? How does that make us money? How does it support our job, our career, our aspirations? But sometimes your mind just needs to sit there and not do anything. Go read a book. Go read a short story. There's so many good short story books on the Kindle. There's so many good short stories. Just go read one. Go start up a smutty romance if you want to, or a thriller. Who cares? Then I wanted to talk about the spiritual romance. Taking care of the inner work that's inside of you. I'm no therapist. I'm no whatever. I'm just talking about things that I talk about to myself. I recently started journaling. It's not every day. I'm not perfect, but like I remember a few years ago, I would write when things were really bothering me and I felt like I couldn't let them go, and especially negative things. I'd write it down. I was like, okay, it's down. It's there. And if it's really important, I'll come back and I'll deal with it. That did help me. Didn't sustain it over the last few years, but I'm bringing it back. I'm not journaling like the negative things. I'm just journaling to get like maybe my thoughts out and down onto a page. Who knows? My handwriting's terrible. That's what we've learned so far. Start journaling, go on a walk, just sit in silence, meditate. There's so many ways to care for the inner version of yourself and give yourself space to just breathe. And I feel like your blood pressure is probably gonna, I'm no doctor. Your blood pressure is probably going to go down. Your shoulders will definitely go down and you'll just feel a little bit lighter. So taking some time just to be quiet with yourself, whatever that is, breath work, journaling, I wouldn't say talking to someone, try to get quiet and be only with yourself. Let's raise the bar. And I know when people say that, they're probably thinking that you're looking at a partner and be like, you need to raise the bar. No, girls. Ladies, we are raising the bar ourselves. Because I had to learn the hard way. But if you don't know what you want and you don't give yourself what you want, the other person the bar's low. So we're going to raise that bar. But we have to raise it, right? It's not expecting someone else to do more for us and raise our bar for us. No. We are strong and we are fierce women that can take that bar and raise it up themselves. Self-romance does that because once you realize what you like, what you want, it's easier to communicate it. Just like if you're about to hand over that remote to someone else and they're about to put on a show that you do not like, it means that you don't know how to express that you like that show, or maybe you don't know you like that show. Anyways, we're raising the bar and we're giving the person who you want to, if I want you to romanticize yourself, and you need to romanticize yourself so that if you have someone else in your life, that person knows how to romance you. If they don't know, how are they supposed to do it? And the reason I say this is because I had to learn it myself. follow me along here, a little abstract, but the first Christmas that my husband and I were married, I went full blown. I went all out. I was like, yeah, I got great gifts, did great. He opens the first gift. He's excited, but he didn't go over the top. He grabs the Christmas paper, runs into the other room, wraps up his gift, and then comes back out and gives it to me. And I was like, you've got to be kidding me. I open it and it is a cocktail shaker. In fact, the cocktail shaker that was made or used to make this, that is almost 10 years old. I was like, you got to be kidding me. What? And then I think the next thing, it was all like practical stuff, like stuff that I was like, this isn't, you obviously don't know me. And I had like a whole like, oh my God, he doesn't know me. And like, we're married and it's this whole thing. And I remember someone saying to me and they were like, well, what do you like? And I sat there and thought, and I couldn't think of what I liked. And so I said to myself, I was like, I need to get some hobbies. I need to do things, figure out something that I actually like doing so I can communicate it to this person who just used my wrapping paper. So I'm telling you to romanticize yourself, get to know yourself, because I've been there. And then once I started doing that, the next year, those Christmas gifts were off the chain. They're amazing. They've been amazing ever since. But I didn't know what my things were because I hadn't spent time enough with myself to be like, oh, this is it. This is what I like. Hey, I like this. Do this again. Or I like that. Do that again. Okay. So you have to romanticize yourself so you got to wine and dine yourself. You got to romance. When I say wine and dine, I don't mean you have to go out and really, literally wine and dine. I'm saying figuratively, like get to know you, spend time when you spend, like, do I like baths or do I just feel like, oh, I don't want to sit here? Figure it out. Like figure you out so you can communicate to the other person that you're expecting to raise your bar and set your world on fire with no information. If you give them information, they understand. And it's I don't want to say easier for them, but that they know you're giving them a map to say, here's a book on me. This is what I like. I have a mini challenge for you. I want you to pick something, a big or small way to romanticize yourself, and I want you to do it. And then I want you to comment back what you want to do, and then come back in a couple weeks and comment again if you've done it. It can be something big like a massage or a trip or a personal day off, something like that. Or it can be small, like flowers for yourself, a phoneless walk. It can be something as easy as your clean sheets, or you put that lingerie set on and you walked around your house with confidence after looking at it for, let's say years, and being like, oh, I can't. But you put it on and you felt fierce and you felt so powerful in that set or that outfit, whatever that thing is. It's a small way to romance yourselves. So I challenge you to comment what it is that you want to romanticize yourself with this week. I think it'd be important to do it this week or when you watch this episode. So let us know. And cheers to you for getting to know you because you're worth it. You are worth taking yourself off that layaway plan and treating yourself. Okay. Ooh. And when you're coming in to this Valentine's Day, as we're sitting here Galentining together, I want you to know that Valentine's Day is just the reminder to romance someone. And that someone could be you, that someone could be someone else. I do want you to romanticize yourself a little bit, regardless if you're romancing someone else. You can romance more than one person. Your partner, and then romance yourself. But I want to tell you that Valentine's Day is the celebration of it. And that the self-romance on an everyday basis is the practice of it. There just is one day that everybody, it's like, maybe this is crazy. We'll go out there. It's like the yearly wedding that you have for yourself to say, oh my God, love, we're going to celebrate it again. But not obviously on the largest scale of like, we're having a wedding every year. Whew, that'd be a lot. But like Valentine's Day is like everybody's yearly wedding. To say, yay, love, we love it. And whether it's you love yourself, you love someone else, or if you don't love them, but you like them and you want to like make them feel special, that's also romance. Romance does not have to be like, hey, I love you. You could like them. You could be like, hey, you're pretty cool. I want to make you feel awesome today. Here's a little something to make you feel good. You can spread kindness out in the world. I really think that's what Valentine's should be more like. It's not love. It is spreading kindness. It's spreading that joy that you find and seeing joy in others and letting others know. I'm talking a lot about romancing yourself because I think it's so important. I think and at the end of the day, you have to have something in your cup, enough in your cup to pour out into others. So to put stuff in your cup, it's not always everybody else doing it. It's you also pouring into this cup so you can pour into others. So I'm saying self-love yourself here, but also don't be afraid to pour into others. Don't be afraid of kindness. And I think if anything that we could use more in this world, in this environment that we're in, and this craziness that we're calling life right now, is love. It's just showing love to someone. And you never know, that could do a little something extra for them. So maybe that's like another mini challenge. Like, love yourself here, give a little bit. Comment, put in the comments a little bit of love that you gave someone else's way. Love recklessly a little bit for this week, okay? I think it's gonna be good. Even if it's something small, like, hey, you're my coworker, here's a little something, go get coffee. Here's $5, $10. I don't know how much coffee costs out and about, like $10, I don't know. Give them like, hey, here's a little local coffee shop gift card. Here you go. Let's do it. And I just want to remind you that regardless if anybody else is showing up for you, you showing up for yourself is insanely powerful. I've talked about it on previous episodes that when I'm in my darkest spots, I will, on a regular, almost everyday basis, if I go and look in the mirror, I'm going to be real with you guys, I don't put makeup on a normal basis. So if I go and look in my mirror, I have a moment where I'm just like, oh gosh, I'm not in my hair. Okay. I have a moment where I look at myself in the mirror and I'm just like, you're a badass. You're going to fucking do this. You know, people say, like, when you give a presentation, they always talk about doing like the power stance. Like if you stand in the power stance for like, I don't know, however many minutes it is, for like several minutes, it gives you more confidence going into whatever presentation you're about to do. I like power stance myself in the mirror. I will look in that mirror and I will be like, you know what? You're a badass. You're going to go slay this shit. You're going to knock it out of the park. You're strong. You're confident. You've done shit and you haven't let yourself down. So you're going to stand on two solid feet and you're going to go conquer whatever you're going to conquer. And you've done some badass things and you've faced some shit, but you've overcome. I literally pep talk the shit out of myself in that mirror because who else is going to do it for me? So giving yourself that love, it's so powerful. I'm in a beautiful relationship with my husband, but I wouldn't be the confident self that I am. I wouldn't be myself if I didn't have those pep talks with myself. So give yourself that power. Everybody always talks about taking power back. But here's the thing, like no one else generates our power but us. You have to generate it from within. So fuel that power. Make yourself powerful by telling yourself you are all of those amazing things and those great qualities. Because I promise you, even on the hard days, you can think of one because you're here and you're awesome and you are exactly where you're supposed to be. And the more you pour into yourself, the more love you feel, the more love you give to yourself. You don't have to wait on someone else to feel loved. And you can live like you're loved even if there isn't a partner or another person next to you. You can live like you're loved. I'm sure there's family and friends in some sort of way that pour into you. I'm about to have an amazing conversation about this in an upcoming episode about someone feeling loved and the impact in you. When you watch this woman, you're going to know, okay? Just buckle up for the next episode because oh my gosh, I just naturally led into it. Look at me go. We talk about being well loved and you don't have to wait for other people to do it. But if you're lucky enough to have other people do it for you, that's fantastic. But you know what? Everybody is absolutely lucky enough is for themselves to love themselves. That sounds really cheesy, like it might be on a t-shirt or something gimmicky, but I swear to you, if you fall in love with yourself and you romanticize yourself, you're going to feel loved. You're going to look at it, you're going to glow. You're going to walk around with your shoulders back and that BTE, aka big titty energy, just out there swaying, okay? You don't need someone else to give it to you. You can give it to you. And this is where it starts. So I want to thank you for being here on Cocktails with Kat with me and taking a dive into how we're going to romanticize ourselves. And thank you for having Galentines with me. Thank you for making me your virtual Galentine. I am incredibly excited to have you here. I hope you keep coming back. I have some amazing interviews coming up and I cannot wait for y'all to hear them. The women that are sitting on this couch or that I'm going to and talking with, they're my friends. And it's exciting, and I'm so excited for you to meet them. We have amazing stories coming up. So it's like Galentine's Day is going to happen every single week because I want you back here just taking some time for yourself with your cocktail, mocktail, or whatever it is. And here's cheers to our Galentines. Cheers to the ladies who pour into us instead of out of us and who wrap us up in what we need, whether that's silence, whether that's talking, whether that's smashing some pumpkins or hugging us or making us laugh until our stomachs hurt. We are all incredibly, incredibly better off and lucky to have the Galentines in our life. And if you have one, go tell that person they're absolutely amazing and you love them, show them a little love. But if you don't have one, I'm here. I'm your Galentine and you're your own Galentine. So I'm excited to see you all, and cheers.